Hey everyone. So this reading is just for this weekend. So that's 20. What date is today? I think today is 22nd. It's Friday. So it's going to be just for Saturday and Sunday, 23 and 24th. Yes. So just for this weekend, let's see what's coming through for you. And I'm using a different deck for this. This is Osho Zen Tarot. Now let's see what's coming through for you. The timestamps will be in the description box below. You can jump straight to your reading, but remember to watch the sun, moon, as well as your rising signs. So that would be wonderful. Let's see what's coming through for you. So let's start with Aries. So Aries, again, happy birthday to all Aries out there. We are in Aries season now. So I hope you guys have a wonderful birthday month. So Aries, let's see what's coming your way. All right, so Aries, your card is the Tower. All right, so what's going on? So the Tower could mean that you are taking care of something that's kind of uncomfortable. For some, it could be that you are maybe, cleaning up your home, your garage, something that doesn't feel comfortable. Or it could be that could be your vehicle, something like that, or backyard, spring cleaning. So, yeah. So that is what something that you guys are, for some Aries out there, this could also be travel coming through. And so maybe a long road trip, something that's a bit exhausting. So Aries, what I want to remind you guys is just this is what's coming through for you guys. So maybe you are in that energy that you are taking care of things that are kind of a Herculean task, I would say, but something that's important, right? So you are just getting that out of the way. On the other hand, this could also be for some Aries out there. It could also be some emotional stuff coming up. So just be mindful that if there is something, maybe think about just be careful of where you are, what's going on, and things like that. Be aware of your own emotion. If there is something that you guys are coming across emotionally, maybe think about just taking it easy, and taking care of yourself. So emotionally you are at a good place. But if this is something important, like for instance a conversation that is important, just be mindful of your own energy, how you want to go into that conversation. And if there is something happening in the environment that doesn't have anything to do with you, then maybe think about staying out of conversations that doesn't need your involvement, things like that. So just be mindful. So the Tower has to do with, yes, something uncomfortable. So yeah, take it easy, take it slowly, take care of yourself. So that's Aries. Okay, let's move on to Taurus. Taurus, your card for this weekend is, what's coming your way, Taurus? Laziness. Okay, so Taurus, you are just taking it easy. Okay, this is Nine of Cups. So Nine of Cups is you are trying different kinds of food, drinks. You are just lazing around, just doing nothing, which is important, right? Sometimes that is important. And this could be vacation for some of you. This could be like you not worrying about anything. And for some, this could also be maybe there are certain things that you need to do, but you are not in a mood to take care of them. Maybe you are just putting it for Monday next week. So yeah, just relaxing, very relaxing weekend. 9 of Cups. um, yes. However, yeah, I think yeah, it's going to be a rainy day this part of the world. So maybe something to do with the weather condition. This could also mean you staying indoors maybe, and just you know, watching Netflix, things like that. So lovely energy. Have a relaxing weekend, guys. Take care of yourself. Okay, let's move on to Gemini. Gemini, your message is what do you guys have, what's in store for you guys? Okay, Gemini spirit, give us a card for Geminis. Okay, Geminis, that's your card, my dear. Okay, 10 of Cups. Beautiful harmony. All right, so Gemini is beautiful energy. The 10 of Cups has to do with home and family, and this also has to do with self-care. You feeling a sense of peace and harmony. So happiness, joy, and spending time with your family and doing things together. It could be you guys are cooking something delicious, or it could be that you are in your backyard taking care of things, or just you know, yeah, being together. So a happy card. So that's lovely energy coming through for Geminis. So have a great weekend, guys. So now let's move on to Cancer. Cancer, let's see what's coming through for you this weekend. All right, Cancer, your card is 10 of Wands, and the card here says suppression. So 10 of Wands is like you guys, something kind of you are doing something that's physically exhausting. Again, you know, 10 of Wands could mean like you taking care of something that's kind of difficult. Yes. On the other hand, 10 of Wands could also mean that if there is something emotionally that you are coming across, then you are kind of not, you are suppressing it. You are not, I mean, I don't know if you guys are doing something to process the emotions in a constructive way, like talking to somebody, or just if you are aware of what's going on within the body. So this is emotionally kind of taxing. So just be mindful of what is it that you guys are coming across, and is there any way, so you are finishing something. Number 10 has to do with endings. So you are finishing something. So it could be a project, it could be something emotional stuff that's happening for you. It could be responsibilities. Maybe there is a family function that you have to attend and you don't want to go, so you are kind of, you know, it's like you know, you are still taking care of things but not in a good way. So just be mindful. Is there something you can do to let go a little bit? So what needs to go? Do you have to you know, do everything this weekend? Is there something that you can put away for next week or something like that? So what I want to say is, what I want to remind you guys is, just be aware of what's going on in the body, how you are feeling about things, what is it that you need. So do you want to like also think about taking some time away to take care of yourself, like, you know, and also so know what you can do to make yourself feel better. Okay, what is it that you can do to make yourself feel better? It could be talking to someone, talking to a friend, going out for coffee, taking up something that that feels nice, like a creative project if you are into those things, or yeah, just taking it easy, just relaxing, and also say no if there is something that you don't want to do because of whatever reason, because it could be physically physical tiredness, or it could be that maybe you don't want to do it. So don't be afraid to say no if this is not something that you enjoy, that you want to do. Okay, so just to be aware, do you really want to push things down, or is there another way to handle things? Maybe again, it could be like writing things down, it could be talking to a friend, it could be your therapist, depending upon what situation this is, if it's intense, something like that, or yeah, processing it in a proper way, so you don't have to keep it in the body, whatever it is that you are coming across. Cancer, so just take care of it. And also, by the way, this the Monday we have a full moon happening in the sign of Libra. So your sign is ruled by moon, so you may feel this energy strongly, so just be mindful. Try and take it easy, okay, and don't take anything personally, and just maybe think about just putting away something that is, if there is something difficult that you have to take care of, maybe think about putting it away for another day. And just if you don't feel like doing something, just relax, take it easy, treat yourself to something nice, go to a spa, get a massage done, or talk to a friend, something like that. So just try and take it easy this weekend. Okay, all right, I hope you have a lovely weekend, guys. Okay, now let's move on to which is the next sign? Leos. How can I forget Leos? Leos, this is your weekend reading. So let's see what's coming through for you. Spirit, give us a card for Leos. What do they need to know? What do they need to be aware of? Okay, Leos. Going with the flow. Okay, so this is Ace of Cups. Okay, Leos, you may feel kind of emotional, my dear. So Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups could mean either that you are feeling emotional and sensitive this weekend, or it could also be love, friendships, and yes. So yes, meeting up with a friend, having a heart-to-heart conversation with someone, or it could also be love, romantic love for some of you. So if you are feeling emotional and sensitive, something to be mindful of. The card here says going with the flow. So this is all about just taking it easy this weekend and not worrying about things, not taking anything personally. Avoid making any assumptions, because remember, we are in retrograde season now. Mercury is in retrograde motion, and Mercury has to do with communication, technology, and things like that. So if there is something heavy that you are feeling, just let it out. Meaning, just remember to stay in your heart. And when I said that, what I mean is, don't let what's happening in the environment affect you much, and also be aware of what is it that you need and give it to yourself. Maybe you just like what I told Cancer. Maybe it's a great this weekend, maybe just think about getting a massage done, go to a spa, do your nails, or maybe conversations. It could be like sitting down with someone, if there is something, and having a heart-to-heart conversation in order to clean if there is any misunderstandings or something, then think about doing that and clear the energy. On the other hand, Ace of Cups here also has to do with healing. Healing means if there is something that's been bothering you, then this energy is also helping you cleanse, heal, let it out of your body so you can start fresh. And kind of emotional and sensitive. So if you are feeling that way, know that maybe it could be because of the full moon happening on Monday on the 25th. So think about, just be aware of what's going on in the body, how you are feeling about things, and maybe think about staying away from conversations and environment if that is making you feel sensitive, and take care of yourself. Okay. And going with the flow, this is also like you just maybe some of you guys are just taking it easy and you are not worrying I mean, yes, that maybe there are things, but you are not letting that affect you much because you are also seeing the other side of the picture. Because it's so easy to get overwhelmed by sometimes what's on the surface, right? But maybe some of you guys also know, okay, you know what, this is kind of making me emotional, but it could be that maybe the other person is going through something, maybe when it comes to a situation, maybe you are like, okay, you know what, this is just a temporary phase, tomorrow is a new day. So you are just also seeing the complete picture, because Ace of Cups is all about rising above our emotions. So even though you are aware of your own emotions, but you are also trying to see the other side, and so that is helping you kind of be in that flow and not stuck in the energy, not get stuck in the energy. So that's nice. So otherwise, a great time for friendships, and maybe someone is trying to connect with you, maybe a conversation is happening, things like that. So that's nice. Have a nice weekend, guys. So all right, moving on. Leo's next sign is Virgo. Yes, Virgo. So Virgos, this is your weekend reading. Let's see what's coming through for you guys. Virgos, Virgos, Virgos. Okay. Virgo, your card is Magician. And the card here says existence. Okay. So this is, the Magician's card is like you taking care of something. Okay, so you are putting your energy, your attention on something that feels good for you. That is kind of you are using your time constructively. So Magician's card could also be that you are it could be Magician is ruled by Gemini. Maybe you are meeting a Gemini, or or it could be that Gemini is in your chart. Something to do with Gemini here, or a family member, friend, someone like that. On the other hand, this is also you. You are just you're single-mindedly focusing on something. It could be a project that you are working on. It could be that you are going through your day, taking care of things. Yes. So you are looks like you are using this weekend to organize yourself, and so you can be prepared for the week ahead. So you are being proactive and taking care of things, and you are using your time, your energy wisely. And so that's lovely energy, Magician. What else could that mean? It's because we are only focusing on 2 days, right? Saturday and Sunday. So Magician's energy is good. You are manifesting things. Maybe there's something is happening that is manifestations. So whatever it is that you have been working on, something that you were hoping and wishing for, maybe you will see some results this weekend. Maybe somebody will call. Maybe someone you were thinking about, they might call, and you guys are having a nice conversation. It could be, yeah, it could be that, or it could be that maybe something that you were working on, maybe that you will be able to finish it this weekend, or maybe a project that you are working on, um, you will be able to really concentrate on them and get things done this weekend. So that's nice. So beautiful energy, Virgo. So if there is something, this is also about setting intentions. So it could be also, it could also be that maybe some of you guys are really thinking about what is it that you really want to experience and things like that, and you are maybe writing things down. You are conscious of your own energy, what you are focusing on, and if there is something that is kind of that doesn't feel good, maybe you are consciously putting your energy towards something else, things like that. So that is lovely. So you are consciously choosing to use your time and energy in a wisely. And yeah, and again, it's something that you have been, if you are thinking about someone, they might call, and or they might just show up uh, at your doorstep. So yeah, that's lovely energy, Virgos. Have a nice weekend. All right, now let's move on to Librans. Let's see what's coming through for us. Spirit, please give us a card for Librans. What do they need to know? What do they need to be aware of? Librans, your card for this weekend is, okay, 8 of Swords, and here it says guilt. Okay. Okay, I'm a Libra. I don't feel this energy at all. So maybe check out your moon and the rising sign. I don't know what this is, but I'm reading this on Friday. Not sure what's going to happen tomorrow. So this is for Saturday and Sunday. Maybe, I don't know. Let's just expect the best, right? Let's not, attract this energy. Okay, so this could be something that is absolutely you can avoid. Okay, however, if something comes up, if you are feeling regretful about things, what I want to remind you guys is when that it could be like something that happened long time ago, or it could be a current situation you are going through. This is all about just being aware of why you are feeling this way, and then take the lesson. Okay, what is it that I have learned from this experience? It could be, maybe you are talking to a customer service person, and they are just and maybe something is happening, and you had to yell at them whatever, and afterwards you are feeling kind of regretful. So regardless, or it could be something else, something that happened a long time ago. Maybe you are coming across some kind of memories, things like that. Know that there is a full moon happening in your sign on Monday. It could also be that. Okay, so what's happening in the sky? So just be mindful of the energy, and if something comes up, know that maybe it is actually helping you become aware of certain things. And then it's when that happens, you don't want to dwell in that energy. Okay, you don't want to just get stuck in that energy. If that comes up, just be aware of what you have learned from that experience, and just resolve to do better next time. When something similar happens tomorrow, then it's all about just reminding yourself, okay, you know what, I have learned my lesson, and I'm not going to repeat it again. So you have learned the lesson. So that experience was a teacher, right? It was an opportunity that helped us understand something, because now we are taking the lesson from that experience and using it here, and so we are making better choices and better decisions, and not responding to this situation in the similar fashion, right? So we are using that lesson. That's all. So don't let that sit in your body for long. It's all about awareness. Just be aware and let it go. and take the lesson and resolve to do better next time when something similar happens. That's all. So that's all what I want to remind you guys. If something like this happens, just be mindful not to get stuck in that energy. Okay. Librans, have a nice weekend, my dear. Take care of yourself. Okay. Now moving on to Scorpio. Scorpios, let's see what's coming through for you guys. Scorpions. What do they need to know? What do they need to be aware of? Spirit, please give us a card for Scorpio. Okay. Scorpions, your message is beautiful message. Ace of Pentacles. And the card here says maturity. All right, my dear. So this is you handling things in a beautiful way. So this weekend, it's like, you know, you are feeling, look at the picture here, beautiful, right? So this is like you feeling at peace, in harmony with whatever is happening around. You are not letting anything affect you much. So this is happiness, joy, home, you know, and it could be that you are spending time in your garden, if you have a garden, taking care of your plants, and beautifying your home, rearranging things. Or it could be that you are in the kitchen cooking up some delicious meal for your family, or baking, things like that. So this is family time, this is home, this is togetherness, and you approaching the situations that you are coming across in a lovely way, in a peaceful and calm way. So that's lovely energy. And Ace of Pentacles here also has to do with sowing seeds. It could be that you are literally sowing seeds, maybe. You know, this part of the world, it's spring season. I mean, regardless of where you are, it could just be, you know, you are maybe taking care of your plants, things like that, or, you know, spending time with your family. Ace of Pentacles is also a card of creativity. So you are making, if you are an artist, if you are a creative person, maybe that is what you are focusing on. So a great time for those things. So lovely energy, Scorpions. And yeah, home and family is what's coming through. Ace of Pentacles also is a gift. So maybe it could also be about receiving a gift, a present. Yeah, something nice. So the lovely weekend. So beautiful. Have a nice weekend. So that's Scorpio. Okay, so now let's see what's coming through for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this is your weekend reading. Let's see what's coming through for you. Spirit, please give us a card for Sagittarius. What do they need to know? What do they need to be aware of? Sagittarius, your card is 10 of Swords. And here the card here says rebirth. Okay. So this card is about you coming out of your comfort zone. Maybe it could be that you know, maybe there were maybe you were working on something that was kind of intellectually stimulating, so very, you know, mentally tiring. Or it could be that maybe you know, you were just in your comfort zone, and now you are feeling, this weekend you are feeling more you know, energetic. You are feeling kind of inspired. So you are, you know, getting up, and you are moving into new energy. That's what I'm getting. So you are feeling much better this weekend. If last week, you know, if there have been something, maybe you guys were working on some things that was kind of mentally taxing, emotionally taxing, or it could be maybe you guys were overthinking about something, over analyzing. It could also be a project that you are working on. It could be tax, it could be your you know, accounting stuff, or it could be that maybe you were learning something, or maybe it has something to do with a conversation you had with someone that didn't go well, or if you were not feeling well, like backache, migraine, headache, things like that. This weekend you are feeling much better. So this is like a rebirth moment. That's like a really big relief that it's over. And so you will feel more energetic and inspired. So maybe in a good time to take care of things, because you are feeling kind of nice and amazing. So if there is something important that you need to take care of, maybe a great time to do that. Or it could also be just taking care of yourself, and just taking it easy, maybe because maybe last week was kind of tough. So maybe this weekend you just want to relax and do nothing, just laze around, watch TV, your favorite show, or meet up with a friend. So whatever, just think about doing something that makes you feel good. Okay, so your body can recover. Yeah, so that's kind of strange, Sajis, because I remember the monthly reading and the weekly reading was amazing. So I'm not sure what the Ten of Swords could mean for you. But if there have been something, then think about taking it easy this weekend. Also, just be mindful of that tendency if you are like thinking about things, worrying about things, or being like analytical about things. Just be mindful of that energy and how you can, if it is necessary, is it how you want to spend your weekend, or is it worth it, whatever the situation is. If not, then maybe think about just letting it go and focus on something that is productive, that is constructive, that makes you feel better, right? So there you go. All right, so next, moving on to all right. Okay, let me one moment. Okay. So moving on to Capricorns. Capricorns, this is your weekend reading. Let's see what's coming through for you. Spirit, please give us a card for Capricorns. What do they need to know? What do they need to be aware of? Capricorns. Okay, Capricorns, your card is the card here says control, and this is King of Swords. Okay, so with King of Swords, it feels like you guys are working on something. It could be that you are... King of Swords is a card of communication, technology. This is also a card of being analytical about things, being very strategic about things. So it could be that you are preparing for something, planning something. So so this is a great time, a great weekend to take care of things that needs planning, preparation. Maybe you are putting together a structure in place, being more strategic about things. So a great time for those things. On the other hand, this is also like you are in control. Maybe there are certain things that you are maybe you have like things to do, and you are on top of your priorities, you are being organized. Maybe some of you guys are making a list so you can be more so you can stay more organized and get things done this weekend. So that's nice. Yes. On the other hand, what I want to say is just also be aware of what's not in your hands, what you don't have control over. This could also be rigidity. So just be mindful. Just, I don't want to be like, uh, judgmental about things. But when it comes to your interpersonal relationships and everything, just know like what you have control over, what you don't. And when it comes to the things that you are working on, this is also about, um, yeah, if you are like working on something and you are not getting the result, you are not getting the outcome that you are expecting, then it could also, maybe the energy is reminding you, is there a different way? Do you want to be more flexible? Maybe do you want to reach out to somebody else, ask for their perspectives maybe? So it's about keeping an open mind and consider and thinking about, and knowing what the options are, you know, so you don't have to figure it out yourself. Maybe is there somebody else you can talk to and things like that. So just be mindful of that. On the other hand, it could also be interviews. Well, it's weekend, so I'm not sure about those things, but a great card for communication, interviews, meetings, networking, things like that. Or it could also be writing, speaking. So yes, so that is what's coming through for Capricorns. All right, my dear. Or it could also be someone that you are dealing with. It's that was King of Swords energy. So could be an air sign. So Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy coming through. It could be that these signs are in your chart, or maybe someone in your life. Could be a friend, family member, things like that. So there you go. So have a nice weekend, Capricorns. All right, now let's move on to Aquarius. Aquarius, this is your weekend reading. Let's see what's coming through for you. Spirit, please give us a card for Aquarius. Let's see what's coming through for Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, your card is beautiful energy, 9 of Pentacles. All right, so Aquarius, lovely energy. This is you just a relaxing weekend. You are just taking it easy, just not just enjoying your surroundings. You are it could be that you are spending time in your backyard, taking care of your plants. It could be that you are rearranging things in your home. So 9 of Pentacles is a card of just independence, just freedom, and also focusing on the beauty, appreciating what is around you. It could be appreciating your journey, how far you have come, or it could be you spending time with your family, or taking care of your plants, taking care of something that's important for you. Plants are important for me, so that's the reason why I'm saying plants. Even though I don't have a lot of plants here, but it could be that for some of you, or it could be like you focusing on your creative side, your spirituality, or just your physical body. Maybe it could be that it could also be online shopping for some of you. 9 of Pentacles is a card of abundance and prosperity, money, your finance, things like that. So it could be that you are spending money on something that clothing, jewelry, or it could also be artifacts, something for your home, your children, things like that. Beauty, or it could be that you are just going to a spa, getting a massage done, and things like that. So just a relaxing weekend. If this is not what you are thinking about, maybe a good time to a good time to take care of yourself, and also notice all the the beauty that's all around you. It could be that you are spending time in nature, you know, or it could be that you are traveling or something like that. So you are noticing these things. If you are not, then this is reminding you, just be, you know, be more present and notice what's happening around you, and spend and you know, and focus on things that's more important to you. There you go, my dear. So that's lovely energy coming through for you guys. A relaxing weekend, a beautiful weekend. All right, so now let's move on to our last sign, Pisces. Okay, Pisces, let's see what's coming through for you guys. Okay, so you have 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords actually came through for Sagittarius as well. So maybe Sagittarius is in your chart, or you are dealing with a Sagittarius here. So the card here says rebirth. So this is you coming out of a difficult situation. So 10 of Swords has to do with communication. So maybe there was a situation, and now you are just coming out of it. Maybe something that was kind of bothering you, now you are releasing it. You are ready to move on. So it could be a conversation that you had with someone, or it could be that maybe you guys were working on something that was kind of mentally taxing, or it could be that maybe some of you guys were not feeling well because of, you know, the weather situation, allergy and things like that. So you are feeling much better. That's what I'm getting with the 10 of Swords. Card here says rebirth, right? So this is like you feeling much better. And so what I want to say is, if it was kind of a tough week for you, then maybe think about taking the weekend, you know, take it easy this weekend, and do something that doesn't require a lot of mental energy. So you can be more, you know, so you can be ready for the week ahead. Right, so maybe think about just yeah, taking it easy, going for walks and something like that. On the other hand, what I want to say is 10 of Swords, like I said, it has to do with communication. It could also be misunderstandings and things like that. So if there have been something, maybe this weekend is a good time for you to like sit down with that person and have a real conversation. So that way you don't have to carry this, you know, if there is some misunderstandings, if there is some heavy energy, you don't want to carry this into the next week, right? So if there is something that was kind of bothersome, maybe think about just have that conversation, clear the energy. So it could be spending some time together, it could be having a conversation, it could just be, you know, if it's not something that's in your control, if you can't do that, if you can't have a conversation, then this is also about just choosing to let go, choosing to just release that heavy energy and just relax, you know. So yeah, yeah, so what else do I want to say about that 10 of Swords card? But it also feels like you are feeling much better. If there have been something, if you were not feeling well or something, it could be backache, it could be headache, it could be your sinus, things like that. If it has something to do with your health, then with the 10 of Swords, number 10 has to do with completion. So looks like this weekend you will feel much better. So maybe think about just taking it easy and relax instead of jumping into something, you know, something difficult again, like taking on a task that is kind of difficult. Think about just relax, your body, your mind, before you move into, another project, another task, or things like that. Okay, so there you go, my dears. That's what I have for you guys. Do remember to check out the moon and the rising sign as well, and sending you all full moon blessings. Full moon is on Monday. Again, it's happening in Libra. Libra represents relationships, balance. So maybe that is an area most of us would be focusing on. And full moon also is about light. And so what that means for us in our own personal life is we may come across certain things that within our own our own personality, or it could also be a situation, it could be people, things like that. So we may come across certain things that may make us feel a bit emotional, things like that. However, that is also an opportunity. We are, this energy is making us aware of certain things, so we can either work on them, or we can choose to accept them, or release and let go. So these are our options: either work on them, or accept them as they are if that is not something in our control, or let go, release, move on. So there you go. So that's what the full moon is all about. But full moon is also about completion and clarity. So we may come across some new information, we may come across some new ideas and things like that, that may help us handle certain things in a some new ideas on how to handle certain things, or a good time to do, like a great time for creative pursuits, artistic pursuits. If that is something, if you are a creative person, if you are an artist, you may come across a lot of new ideas. So think about, a great time to take up something creative, and focus. That way our energy is also focused on something constructive, right? Instead of we thinking and worrying about things and letting the emotions affect us, if we choose to focus on something that is helpful for us, something that is useful, something that's productive, then that's a great use of our time, right? So that is something to be mindful of. Just be aware of what you are coming across energetically, and how you can refocus your energy on something that is more helpful for you. And what else do I want to say? And also remember, we are in retrograde. Well, we are not officially in retrograde season. Mercury retrograde will happen next month on the 1st of April Fool's Day. So, but Mercury is in shadow period now. So, just certain things may, and during the retrograde season, we may come across certain situations that needs our attention, something that we can work on. So that is, that could also be, something that would be coming up for some of us. And Mercury rules communication and technology. So we may come across some tower moments, like things breaking down. It could be our vehicle, some sudden maintenance stuff coming up, or some kind of disruptions. So nothing to be worried about, just a temporary situation, something we need to deal with. So just remember not to get frustrated. Maybe some of us may come across some delays if we are working on something. So just the energy, what can we do about it, right? So just remember not to get frustrated, and also remember not to struggle with things, and just remember to take it easy and have patience. Take it slowly, and things will be just fine. Okay, so there you go, my dear. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Please take good care of yourself, and stay in your heart, stay out of trouble. And I will see you in the next reading. Bye bye, take care.